Hi everyone, this is Mike. Welcome to a training session on website positioning in WebWave. Today we'll talk about the basics of positioning, and I'll show you how to implement all the given actions on your own website. At the very beginning, I'd like to tell you that there are about 2 billion websites on the internet, many with similar themes, so it can be difficult for users to find you, so to speak, to find your website. And positioning is a set of actions used to make you easier to find on the internet. Positioning, or in other words, SEO, which is an acronym for search engine optimization, is something that we can explain to ourselves as optimization of a website so it's more visible for search engines. It goes without saying that the most popular search engine in the world is, you guessed it, Google. It has about 92% worldwide market share among all search engines. That's why I think we should also focus only on Google. Well, I think that positioning for Bing, DuckDuckGo, etc. might be left for real positioning enthusiasts. Unless we're targeting a different language market, then this division of search engines may look very different. So generally, if you position yourself well on Google, your website will also be noticeable for the other search engines, automatically. Let's start the topic of SEO with the explanation of keywords. Keywords are the phrases that internet users type into a search box, into search engines, to find what they want. You can start your SEO strategy by making a list of key phrases. I've got one of these prepared here, and so you can see the keywords here: website builder, how to create websites, then it would be, let's say, how to start with e-commerce, etc. So our search for keywords can be broken down into 3 steps. The first one would be to answer the question, what is our customer looking for? We need to put ourselves in the customer's shoes. We gotta think about what we'd like to type into a search box, into search engine, to search online for what we offer on our website. So yeah, it's worth brainstorming, as any phrase could be a good one. For example, if we type in Glassmorphism web design, then if we scroll down here, one of the first results would be an article from WebWave. So if we just click on it, then it leads us to our website, and this is another way how you can use keywords to, well, lead people to your website. And the keywords here are glassmorphism and trend in web design. So you can see that any idea can be a good one. Okay. So let's say that we already got a list of some key phrases, but this list still needs to be completed. The next step would be to check the phrases of our competitors. And it's not about copying the phrases, but the point is that if some other company is ranked higher on Google than us, then they are certainly doing something better, and it might be worth being inspired by what they're doing, and then doing it even better. So for now, as an example, I'll just go to our website, so to webwave.me, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you the some of the keywords we might use. So right from the start, you can already see some keywords here in the header. Drag and drop website builder is the first one. Build unique website and online stores. Drag and drop builder. Drag and drop website builder. Build websites for all devices. Automatic design tool, maybe, but let's go further. Drag and drop website builder again. Optimized for search engines. Drag and drop website builder again. Okay, here we also get a FAQ section where we can also put a couple more keywords. So what is a drag and drop website builder? Website builder is creating website free. So all of these questions might be typed into Google and then lead to our website. We can also go to our competitor's blog and then look at the article's headers to get hinted on what keywords they might be using. Then you might change a few of them to meet your needs, tweak them, and use them both for your website and for your blog. Let's go back to our list now. In this way, we could already collect quite a lot of keywords. But there are still some cool tools out there, and I'm talking about Google Ads and their keyword planner, or Ubersuggest. And I'll focus on the latter. So if I'll go to Ubersuggest, which I already get prepared here, you go to Keyword Discovery tool, and this tool will generate you some keyword ideas based on the keyword you type in here. So we're gonna generate some ideas for website builder. So that's what I'll type in now. And we should now receive a list with all related keywords with the data. Website builder for free, website builder free, website builder best, etc. Here you can view all keyword ideas. If you'd like to have some more, you just click here. Website Builder UK, Website Builder with e-commerce, Website Builder cheap, etc, etc. By using all these steps, we should already have a complete list of all keywords we'd like to use on our website. So I'll now show you how we can implement all that data for our advantage on our website. So if we go to the website editor, here's my template website I've just created for the purpose of this presentation. You can find SEO settings here. So if you go to web page, here you've got the SEO settings and meta title and meta description. What are these? So if we go to Google and search for web design, let's scroll through the ads, and here we've got our results. So this blue text is a meta title. It should contain at least 2 keywords, shouldn't be too long, but should be informative and interesting enough so your potential client will click on it. A little bit lower, there's a meta description. It should further encourage clicks. It should also contain a few keywords and should tell your client exactly what your website is about. Good meta tags will help Google robots and their algorithms to figure out what's on your website and then making their customer experience better by providing better search results. Let's go back to our keywords list. Here you can see that we already created our meta title by combining these 2 keywords and by adding some stuff in between. So now we've got WebWave Website Builder, websites without coding. It consists of website builder, WebWave Website Builder, and websites. Then we do the same thing for About Us page. The first keyword is how to create a website, and then we just add a few bits and our meta title ends up as find out how to create a website without coding. Now meta description. Do you want to create websites without coding? No problem. Try WebWave Website Builder. You got websites and website builder. The same for meta description here. So for this keyword we can write something like, would you like to learn how to create a website without coding? Okay, so now I'll show you how we can implement that on our website. For this, let's go back to our editor. And as I mentioned previously, you can find SEO settings here. and you can find meta title here. So let's just copy the meta title. Here we got our title and then meta description. Cool. And let's save it, and it's all done for the home page. Now let's go to About Us by using the navigation bar. If you remember, we've got some tags prepared for this subpage as well. One very important thing to note here will be that you shouldn't just copy paste the tags from the homepage all over the website, because it will make your SEO worse. Let's go back to our list. How to create, so About Us, how to create a website, find out how to create a website without coding. Now let's just paste it in. Let's copy this thing here as well. Cool. Now we got it all sorted. Let's save it. As previously mentioned, the best practice would be to get different keywords and different meta tags for different subpages. Okay, we have added meta titles and meta descriptions. Now it would be a good thing to add some valuable content to our page. What does valuable content mean? It is one that contains keywords and also is written in such a way that it attracts users. Because Google knows perfectly well how much time someone has spent on a particular page. So if Google notices that some user is on your website for 3 minutes, and then it spends 8 minutes on competitor's website, their algorithm will decide that the content is more interesting on your competitor's website. Therefore, it will rank it higher. Of course, navigation, website design, and user experience are also very important. But we're not talking about creating website or website design today, and just about positioning. So let me show you what content creation is all about. Okay, so we're gonna add a new text element. Now just click here. And if you heard anything about SEO, then you may have also heard about headings. H1, H2, H3, and so on. Headings are very important in SEO because they not only create a hierarchy that is readable by users, they are also relevant to the search engine, which has an impact on positioning. Subheadings on subpages signal further blocks of content and can signal among other things by means of keywords, further topics. In longer texts, headings are great for activating users, and thus they are telling them comprehensively about what content they will find next. The rule of thumb is to use only one H1 header on a given subpage. So this one. And when it comes to the other headers, so header 2, 3, etc., you can use as many of them as you want. And it doesn't affect SEO that much. So the best practice would be to keep only one header, one element per subpage. Now there's another rule. So if we use a keyword in a meta title, then we should also include it in H1 element, in header 1. But also what's very important is that you just can't copy paste the meta title into H1 because it won't work. So yeah, just adjust the H1, change it a little bit, and it should be okay. Let's go back to the list of our keywords. Here you can see that we already got our H1 element prepared. So what's important, as I said before, is that it should contain a keyword, but it should be rephrased. So it's not find out how to create a website without coding, it's how to create a website step-by-step guide. It still contains how to create a website, but it's different. So let's just select it and copy it right there. To create a header 1 element, you just select the text you'd like to transform into a H1 and simply click here. Now we can resize it. And it's important that just simply resizing the text won't make it a H1, H2 or H3 element. The size isn't really that important, so header 2 can be bigger than H1 element. The difference is in the tags or internal code that it's using. So in order to transform regular text into header 1, you have to click here, otherwise Google won't register that as header 1 element. Okay, let's resize it to, let's say, 34. And let's resize this text box a little bit. Now we're gonna just copy paste some text. And let's create a header 2 element. So similarly to the previous one, you just select the header and click here. It's gonna be header 2. I'm gonna copy paste some text. It is also good to make sure that header 2 corresponds somehow to header 1 or its text. Let's create header 2. Header 3, sorry. Click here, header 3. Voila. Cool. So now, although this is just a sample text, it's much better structured and it will help our visitors navigate through it. It will also help Google to distinguish what's what on our website. Another thing that will attract users for longer is to add images to our website. Now when we look at it, we have a really long text. So yeah, who would want to read that? We can spice it up with images. And all the studies show that if there are images, the content is more likely to be read to the end. So you can click anywhere here between the text and then add it through here for clicking this icon. Now let's choose, let's say, this image, select, and the image is now added. The images also provide us with another useful feature. So if we don't have enough of keywords on our website, on our web page, we can add them through the images, because we got something as image properties, and if we go there, we got the image title for SEO title, and SEO image for description, alt. That's gonna be yet another place where we can add our selected keyword. So let's say website builder, right? We're gonna type it here. Website builder, or maybe not. How to create a website. Well, let's go with this one. How to create a website. So it's self-explanatory. It's just a title for SEO, right? Which will contain a keyword. And then we've got SEO image description, also called an alt. And it can be used for at least 3 purposes. The first one is for SEO. The second one is when, let's say, someone has a limited internet access or limited internet transfer, and for some reason the image won't load. So then the alt is displayed instead of an image. And then there's a third use, which is it's being used by screen readers to read out the content of an image for visually impaired people, or for anyone who might want to use a screen reader. So now I'll just type in some sample text. Let's say Mike explains how to build a website. Now let's click OK, and this will be automatically saved. Now we can see that if we hover the cursor over the image, it will display our newly created image title. It also works with normal pictures, with normal images. So if we resize this and add an image through the toolbar. You can add an image here, resize it. And then if you go here, the image description and SEO submenu. So if you click here, you can add your alt or image title, just as for the previous one. For SEO, it would also be good to keep our website updated. For this purpose, we can use a blog. Now, in the top right corner, you should see a link to the more comprehensive video in which I have created a blog in WebWave. Having a blog is very important for SEO. We can say that Google algorithms kind of like it if the websites are active, when there's new content at least once every fortnight. Since it would be very difficult for us to keep adding subpages like contact, gallery, about us, etc., it is a good idea to use a blog where you can write about the topics related to our industry or related to your main keywords. Another topic, Google Maps. I recommend to add your own company there the moment you start running some business locally. So if, let's say, you're a dentist or a mechanic, if you search for such phrase in Google, you'll see a map where you can see all local mechanics or dentists. Let's type dentist. Hayward's Heath. And here we should receive that beautiful map with all dentists listed. Well, we all used it before. We used Google Maps before. Well, we used dentists before as well. But not everyone knows how to add your own business to Google Maps, which then will allow you to post your website there, which will increase your visibility and which will improve your SEO. So you can add your business to Google Maps by searching for Google My Business. You just click here, and if you click this button and go through the whole process, you should eventually end up with something that looks like this. And this is your Google Maps business card. Here you can add your telephone number, your address, working hours, and website. And this is a guaranteed way to bring you more clients. Okay, let's go back to our website. So what about website address? Which website address should we choose for SEO? Well, it doesn't really matter because Google looks at the content without looking at the domain name. So Google matches the keyword to the domain name and not the other way around. The only guideline should be that the domain should be, well, easy to remember. So you can adjust these settings here. If you go to settings, then website address, then if you connect your own domain, you should get two versions of it. The first one will be with treble W, and the other one without. So this one is gonna be with www dot, and the other one without. So you have to choose one of them because if you don't, then Google will perceive this as two different websites, which will result in so-called duplicate content. And Google doesn't really like duplicate content on the web. So let's choose this one as our main address. Cool. I'll show you what that means. So if we search for WebWave, www.webwave.me, then it will automatically change to webwave.me without the W's. Okay, let's go back to the editor. Now let's talk about probably the most useful SEO feature that comes with WebWave. If you have a premium plan and a connected domain, then here on the right, you should have a panel with SEO analysis button. If you click it, then it will display a window with SEO analysis for your website. If you click on any of these, then you'll be hinted on what you can improve or stuff that you do just right and you don't have to change at all. So here you get that green dot saying that it's okay. If you click on it, it says congratulations, there's only one H1 header, which means that you probably did the right thing by listening to a good advice and adding only one H1 header. But what about here? Meta title. Meta title is too short. Add a meta title that contains 60 to 70 characters. It's in yellow, so there's something to improve here. So if we go back to our keyword list, let's just copy it and we're gonna paste it here. Now we should save and publish our website, because if we don't, then SEO analysis won't register any change. So if we already published our website and click here again to change it, and now you can see that we gained 2 points. Let's see what else we can improve on our website. So let's say presence of key phrase in H1 header. Please note that your key phrase is not listed in H1 header. Enter your key phrase website builder in the H1 header. So yeah, website builder. Okay, let's close it then, and let's go here. Let's type in website builder, and let's go here. So let's save it, publish our website, and let's see if that changed our score. Well, now we got 66 points. And what else we can change? Presence of titles in images. Presence of key phrase in the titles of images. And alternative descriptions in images. Okay, so if you remember, we only added meta tags for this picture, but this one we kind of left. We left it for now. So if we go here, and here image description and SEO, we can add website builder here and here. And now let's save our website and publish it again. And let's see if anything changed. Cool. Our score improved to 78, and we can see that we've got quite a lot of these green dots. So the more time you spend using this tool and improving your SEO score, the higher you'll rank in Google, and the more visitors you're gonna have, and that's what we want. That's what SEO is all about. Now it's time for a final question, probably the most important one you might already have. When will your website be visible on Google? Well, you don't know exactly, because it can take up from 2 to 8 weeks until Google starts displaying the website. This can be speeded up by so-called good links. So if you place links to your website somewhere on popular recognized services such as Facebook, Twitter, etc., this will help speed up the entire process, which means that our web page will be displayed more quickly and Google will notice it more quickly. So it will start processing it quicker, and you'll be more noticeable for all the algorithms. It is also good to remember that SEO, so all the work that we've done today, isn't just a one-off action. You have to keep doing it in order to keep ranking high in Google. And what I've shown you today are just some good practices and foundations that you can begin the whole process with. And that's why I encourage you to visit our blog and knowledge base to find more about SEO. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you learned something useful today. If so, please leave a like and a comment below. I also hope to see you in the next video. See you soon!